Stadium. Today, a Golden State clash as two teams from the state of California try to claim some bragging rights. It's the Fresno State Bulldogs and the USC Trojans. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
USC trying to get back to national prominence. They have not been able to crack that college football playoff code. The 9-4 season did show signs of improvement, but it wasn't good enough for fans. They do return quarterback Jaden Mayaga. He has shown
Memorial Stadium. Today, an in-state battle between a couple of teams from the state of California, both hoping to claim a golden victory. It's the Fresno State Bulldogs and the USC Trojans. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
when you step onto the field for a USC football game,
From inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bulldogs offense will go on the attack first. And here comes Rayshawn Luke. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known.
And you gotta love the...
Turning it on! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Martin back to pass. Got his man. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Got a man. It's Freeman. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. There's some room.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Fires to the wideout. It's caught. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Bulldogs moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Clock stops momentarily as there is an injured Bulldog on the play. And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
You're feeling really good about that, right? Brand new season, first drive of the year, the juices are flowing, you march the ball down the field. You don't get a touchdown, but at least you come away with 3 points. Very positive start to the year.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. So the USC Trojans offense takes the field for the first time in this game. One of the games within the game that we've been looking forward to all week. How will he handle this star cornerback on the other side of the ball? Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Bowman. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Finds his big tight end. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jordan. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Got his man. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. On the move, it's Jordan. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got it. Brought down at the 10-yard line and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. The Trojans have it with a 1st and goal. Off play action. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab on the left. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Dumps it off in the flats.
Just putting a lot of pressure on the back there. Throwing it to him behind the line of scrimmage on the perimeter. 3rd down. You're going to have to make a lot of people miss. There was just nowhere to go, and he just had to run out of bounds.
Smashes it between the uprights. And that's going to give us a tie ball game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Martin will throw it. Got his man downfield. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Power football with the run. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. First down, 10 yards to go. Snapped it in the shotgun. Fakes to grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Bulldogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Working that left side now. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be fourth down and 1. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Trying to keep this drive alive. They get him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain. It's first down, Fresno State. He's got 43 yards on the ground in this first quarter. That is a terrific start. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The pull and throw off the RPO. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. Second and 10 here. Under fire. Inside the 35. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
They're setting up the screen. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. The play action fake. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. He's got the tight end. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Quarterback keep. Might have a chance. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Pulls it and runs it again. There he goes. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Setting up the screen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. He's got his man. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. He's looking to throw on third and short. Turns it loose deep. He's got it down the field. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. The Trojans, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Motion from the wideout. Nope. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? No, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Touchdown, Trojans! Kept it on the ground and made his way into the end zone.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. The give. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. Offense gets set for second down. Martin back to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They've got it first and 10 from the 25. The inside handoff. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Could be an alley. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. He's piled up 65 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. The run to the left. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Trying play action. Here's a heat. Got him for the sack. His defense turning up the intensity.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Oh, they're after him. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
Fresno State will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Off the play fake on first down to throw. On target. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Here comes the offense on second down. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. It's a fumble on the play. And he falls on top of his own fumble, and the offense will retain possession. To the air, it's Mayava. He's going for it all. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. Catches it at the 15. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Looking downfield on first down. Bringing the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the fourth sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Quick spin on the run, and they'll knock him down. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Fresno State will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. With the catch, it's Anderson. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. Here's the pressure. Right on the money. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by USC. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Finds a man on the left. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, USC. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Baylor taking on the Auburn Tigers. And it's the Bears looking to get the job done on the road. Right now it's early, but they lead this season opener. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game inside the Coliseum. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
Fresno State lined up to kick off and start this second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lockhart. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his man, it's Bowman. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Motion from the back. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He'll pull it down. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be fourth and short. They boot it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. Quick handoff. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Now on second down. Right back to the well. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. And the Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
But will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Pulls and fires complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Martin will throw it. Lets it fly. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Fresno State will have to punt it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They get him down after he makes the catch. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Now the play fake. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun on third down. It's complete. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Trojans peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. The quick out. Spins away from one. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. this offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Running inside, it's Jordan.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Spits it out to the back. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Southern Cal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it down the field. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes a connection. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. It's a draw. Nice move there. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Got it behind the line. It's Freeman. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Bulldogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Martin back to pass. Pressure coming. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. Keeps it on the option. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long. 1st down marker just short of the goal line. Makes the catch. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Personal foul.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. Barrels ahead. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Jordan. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The run inside. It's Miller. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off play action on first down. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Unloads quickly.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some pop.
Maybe a crease. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. From the red zone, it's Jordan. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And this offense not only had the chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. The option look. Pulls it again on the option. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it in for the score? He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. To the air, it's Mayava. Looking for the score. Touchdown Trojans. Middle of the end zone. He's got it.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And so the Fresno State offense comes out onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. A couple of guys there to get him on the ground. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Back to pass, it's Mayaba. He's got him.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. In the red area, it's Jordan. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. He might want another play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Back to pass. He'll try to do it himself. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the 2nd and short. The Bulldogs want to crank the tempo.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy first down.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll go with a quick touch pass. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. After that near turnover, the clock is, and wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Martin will throw it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. 6th play of the drive coming up. He wants to throw it again. They're working that left side, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. On 4th down, going to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Smart move to keep it on the ground.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop. And if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it on the option. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. So now it's 2nd and long. The give, it's Jordan. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. A little release to the back. Could not make his way to the corner. Nothing like stomping the guy in the teeth when you got him down. They'll try to tack on 3 more. Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. You're going to hear guys after these games say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, it just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think, would go around.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.